Hi, welcome to Washington Park Daily Homes for April 6th, Wednesday. Back from spring break, I took some time off with my son, and I came back to find out that nothing really new came on the market while I was away. There's a couple that appear new, and I'll tell you about that, but today what I'm going to talk about is how long these properties have been on the market and how you could purchase a home for more money, a home that you think is out of your price range. That's really what I want to say. So let's go ahead and get started, because there are quite a few of them. I believe 18 of them, and I believe you've seen them all before, so we will just get going. First one's at 207 East Exposition Avenue, priced at $167,500. This one may look new, but it really isn't. It came on the market back last maybe it was around June, and was on the market for quite a while. They took it off the market in November, and so it's been off the market. It's really cute. I showed it to a buyer of mine, and she thought it was really cute, but 500 square feet is very, very tiny. There is a small basement that is very clean and immaculate. $167,500. I think that they're priced a little high. My person actually ended up buying something a little bigger right around the corner for about that same price. Next property we have is at 828 South Emerson Street, and this home has been on the market now for 275 days. They started at $219,000. They're only down to $210,000. You would think after almost a year that maybe they need to get under that $200,000 price point to get this home sold. And it is only a half a duplex, so they totally need to be under the $200,000 price point to get that home sold. Next property we have is at 437 South Logan, and this home they did do a price reduction down to $250,000. It's priced at $250,000 now. It's been on the market 91 days. They started at $280,000, and so I think, let's see, they've gone $30,000, so they've made a 10% price adjustment. But I'm still thinking that the way this looks from here, they're probably going to need to make another 10% to get this home sold. These people are very, very motivated. 1217 South University. You have seen this home several times in the last 31 days. I think they've done 2 refreshes and changed an agent already. And they started at $398,000, just like I said, 31 days ago, and now they're down at $349,900. These are the people that have another home that they're purchasing out in Solterra, and I think they're very motivated. You may even be able to get this one close down to $300,000. And on University, it is a busy street. There is a lot of house here with over 1,500 finished square feet. These people are motivated. I would put this on one that I would definitely show. Next one we have that we've seen before, 777 South Sherman. This one's been around now for 73 days. They started out at $395,000. They're down to $375,000. You know, this is that house that sort of is close to light rail, but close to Broadway, close to I-25, and so you have that double-edged sword of being close to transportation, but being close to busy streets also. And in 73 days, they've only dropped their price about 5%. I think they're needing to get down more in the 10% family to get this home sold. And you've seen all these pictures before. None of these are new today. Let's see if I finish clicking you through those. That one has that mother-in-law apartment out back over there. In fact, you can go back and look at the older videos to see all these properties again. 1040 South Clarkson. Okay, so this one's not new, and I tried to get the photos from a previous listing, but couldn't quite get that in our MLS system. So you'll have to go back and look at the video back from maybe about 30 days ago. This was in there. So 1040 South Clarkson, they've dropped their price down to $413,000, but they did that about 30 to 60 days ago. They've now been on the market 210 days. If you recall, this property is one that's being remodeled, and it shows like hell. You've got light bulbs hanging from the ceilings with the wires showing, and they're planning to do $50,000 worth of remodeling, but they haven't done the $50,000 worth of remodeling. They need to just price this house in the low 300s and blow it out of there as is, instead of trying to remake it, remodel. This one at 920 South Washington Street, they're down at 415. They started at 425. They're down to 415 in only 32 days. Tells me that they're getting motivated. So they've done a $10,000 price drop. So not much. What's that? Less than 5%. 2.5%, I guess, would be my mathematics. And the good thing is that you're seeing price reductions in a very short period of time. And I think when you're seeing price reductions in a short period of time, that tells me that these people are motivated and ready to move, as opposed to the ones that take forever to do a price reduction. 611 South Emerson, now priced at $420, and it started at $445, and it's been on the market for a very long time, 233 days. So, you know, if they started at $445, they're down at $420. They still need to do a much better job at reducing the price on this property, because they've only done a 5% price drop, and obviously that's not getting it sold after 233 days. Next house we have on the market is 464 South Lafayette, and this one appears to be new, and it says that it just came in the MLS just like while I was on vacation. But the real truth is that this one is a condo, and it's been on the market a little bit longer over in our condo side of our database. And so for me it doesn't show up because I don't really report much on condos. And so this one has a $265 a month fee for HOAs, and it's very large, 1,436 square feet. Looks like it has a nice little patio, priced at $439. So we'll see how a condo a block away from the park does in that price point. 450 South Lafayette. I don't know if we've seen this one because it came on the market so long ago, like 384 days ago. And this is in the same building as this one we just looked at 464 Lafayette. I mean, they're just right next to each other. And this one, they started at $489. So I would not put these people into motivated. They've been on the market more than a year and have dropped their price $10,000. I would say that I would not put that on my list to even show, because obviously it's overpriced. 659 South Corona Street, now priced at $515. They were at $535. It's been on the market 46 days. So you can tell that these people are motivated, not like those last people, 384 days with a $10,000 price decrease. $20,000 price decrease within 46 days. I think they're getting that they need to be priced a little bit more competitively. Let's see if we finished all those pictures. It's got some pretty things going on. At $515, I think if they get to $500, I think that this will go away, actually, now that I look at those pictures. Okay, next property we have is at 715 High Street, and we've seen this one quite a few times actually now. They're down to $550. They started at $595. It's vacant. They did an intermediate price drop at $5 to $569, but they've been on the market for 131 days. Now they did go under a contract shortly after they put it on the market, like within 30 days of putting it on the market, but it was only for about a week, and then it came back on the market. And so I think these people are getting motivated. $550. You get a lot of square footage, 1,991, but it has that funky bathroom setup with the bathroom on the main level in a bedroom. 625 South Emerson Street, priced at $579. These people have been on the market almost a year, 312 days. Started at $629. Maybe if they would have started at $579, they wouldn't have been on the market so long. Sometimes these people that have been on the market a long time, it's not always that their house is priced overpriced. 99% of the time it is, but sometimes you just can't get in to see these properties. And so when you go out to look at homes, a lot of times when I'm out setting up showings for homes, these people will say, oh, you can only see it on days that don't end in Y. And I don't know if that's true of this one, but at $579, built in 2008, I think they're getting closer in price. You can buy quite a few of these half duplexes right over there in that neighborhood right in that mid 500 range. Next house we have 965 South Clarkson. This one is probably the closest thing to new that we have on the market. $649,000, and it is a half of a duplex. They're not going to show us any pictures, just that it's being built. It has 1856 square feet above ground and 770 finished in the basement. This one sits right on the corner of Arizona and Clarkson. Let me spit it out here today. And new build by Nostalgic. So priced at $649. We just saw one. The previous one started at $629 a year ago, and they're now down into the mid fives. I think that these people are going to need to also get themselves down into the fives to get it sold. And so yeah, this house has actually been on the market about they say 3 weeks, but they really only put it in the MLS a couple days ago. Okay, 667 South Emerson, now priced at $695. They started at $725. Been on the market 79 days. Got some nice features in this house. 2,400 square feet above ground, and I think now that they're getting under $700,000, I think they're probably going to get some more people to come and take a look at it. This is a pop top. It's not a new build. Okay, we're getting close to the end of the list. 689 South Gilpin. I swear we have seen this one about 4 or 5 times in the 134 days that it's been on the market. They started at $925. They're now down to $850. So they're getting closer to having their 10% price drop. And you know what I find is that if you're getting a lot of showings and not very many offers, and you're probably somewhere around at least 10% overpriced in today's market, maybe even a little bit more. 489 South High, now priced at $875. These people have got to be really motivated. It's only been on the market 37 days, and they did a $100,000 price decrease. They started at $975. Now when it did come on the market 37 days ago, you couldn't have any showings, and so maybe the $100,000 price decrease is compensating to not allow you to have any showings for this house. But at $875, I'd say the biggest drawback to this house is that it only has 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms upstairs, and so it's not a real family-friendly house if you have more than one child, but it's got some nice finishes to it. And $100,000 price decrease, that tells me that they are very, very motivated. And then the last house we have on the list today is at 435 South Vine, and we've seen this one before. They came on the market at $1,895,000. They're down to $1,750,000. They've been on the market for 129 days. This was a Birch Street house. Birch Street has since gone out of business, but they did build a very nice house when they were in business, built in 2008. And this one sits on a huge lot, that 12,480 square foot lot. And I think when they priced it, they were really counting on that. But I think $1.7 million still, even for 3,700 square feet above ground on a 12,000 square foot lot, I still think they need to get down even more than their the amount that they have, which was what? $1,895,000 to $1,750,000, so it's come down about $150,000. So that's all we have today. Everything is basically a regurgitation, and I never really talked about how you can buy a home for more money than you think. So all these homes that have been on the market for a very long time, you say, okay, I'm going to only look at homes over 90 days that have been on the market 90 days or more, and just increase your price point 10-15%. Those homes are probably really right into your price range. That's it. I will see you tomorrow. If you have any questions or would like to see one of these homes that might be out of your price range, give me a call, 303-336-0340. Take care.